Hello friends, welcome to our tutorial. In this tutorial we will be seeing how to write a program in different means of languages. Day by day we are seeing technologies are being inventing. Each 5 years what we see is the latest technologies coming up day by day. In this tutorial we will be seeing what is the basic programming, how a normal program can change your life. Initially we had C, C++ and later on Java, which made a boom in programming languages. In this tutorial we will see what and how a program can be defined as given as an input and predicting as an output onto your monitor screen. Nowadays we are using Android phones, right? Whatever we see on a screen is called as an activity, right? That activity has to be pre-programmed by a developer or a programmer. So we'll focus on a small program which will give you a message on your screen in Java language, and we'll see each keyword by explaining according to its technical terms. So we'll start with a simple program. This is my class. This is the opening braces of my class. So this is a keyword that is system defined. I cannot change this keyword in my entire program, but here this part is totally dynamic. I can give any name to my program. So as of now I am going to use as my prog. That means whenever I am writing to save this code, entire lines of code, I will be using this name to save my program. So if I am saving this program, my file name will be myprog.java. So this will be my file name. So this was my keyword of system defined. This is my class name, and this is my entry point of execution. So whatever code I am going to write now to print a simple message on my screen will be starting from this point. So basic syntax for writing your main program is as public static void and main. So these are your basic structure to write a Java main program. Main nothing but the main function which relates to how your program will be operating. Void is nothing but a return type. Void, if you see dictionary meaning, means nothing. So it has nothing to return while you are writing a main program. Static will be same dictionary as meaning what we seen is nothing will be changing whatever I am going to write in this program. All the procedure will be a static ones. And public, that is a modifier which indicates that this entire data or lines of code will be made available to everyone. That is, the data will be public. So these are called as access specifiers. This is called as access modifiers. This is my return type. This is my function name. These are basic properties. Now I need to define what kind of data type I am going to use. So I am defining my data type as string. String has to be stored in terms of a variable. So I will be using a variable as args, which we call as an arguments, and arguments might not be in one but in terms of multiple arguments. So those arguments can be stored in an array declared form. So I'll represent it in terms of arrays. Now this line will indicate that I am having a function which has to return nothing, contents won't be changed and will be available to every user. So I will be writing the code which will be printing the message onto the screen. So the basic syntax is of system dot out dot println and the message in it. Closing of this message, that means this scope will give me print message and closing of class. That means this is my entire code. Now I've given these all things to my computer and letting this dynamic message to be printed onto my screen. Now we'll see letter by letter what and how will these lines be able to print your message on the screen. So this system is nothing but a keyword defined into your default package of IO. IO means input and output. As I am dealing with my output screen, I need to provide something input. So my input is hello keyword written in these double quotes. So these double quotes, whatever I write will be treated as an input, and to display it on the monitor screen, it will be going for this package. So that package consists of a keyword again called as out. I can use system.out, system.in or system.err. In stands for input, ERR stands for error. As of now, if I am going to print on the screen, I will be using out. If I want to take input to my program, I will go for in. And if I want to print an error by typing any numbers, letters, symbols, if there will be an error occurring, I will be going for this. And simple as print ln. Print defines the message to be printed on the screen. ln means on new line. So if I am going to write this line, my second line, if I want to go print, it will be on line number 2. So if I do not write print ln, I write only as print, it will be printing one by one on the output screen, right? So this is a simple syntax to write your program onto the monitor screen. So these are nothing but a simple Java program where we have a function, a class name and a method displayed on the screen. So my program will be storing in this Java file. Okay, thank you.